Namaste, Sri Paramjyoti Amma Bhagwan Sharanam. Today's Atma Sakshatkara experience shared by Devika Markandayan from Pune, October 27, 2022. I found myself floating through life with a spring in my step. I witnessed myself being aware of my thoughts, craving, behavior, triggers, and motivation more than ever before. This awareness alone led to a greater fulfillment in every aspect of life. Much like the illuminating power of light to dispel darkness, mindful living became organic. Self-centered thinking paved the way for greater empathy, compassion, and connection with my fellow human beings. There was a dramatic change in how I saw people and related with them. I felt an intuitive and unspoken understanding with people in regards to where they were coming from. This kept needless judgment, labeling, diminishing mental commentary, and intolerance at bay. The need for significance and validation were outweighed by the desire to truly connect with people and through those rich exchanges live a life of constant evolution and contribution. Joy, peace, and love permitted by my being bearing the occasional interruption from the mind playing spoiled sport as has always been its prerogative. The lies I told myself began crystallizing, often leading to an instantaneous freedom from the self-inflicted suffering. I could see that although the Maras were out of sight, they were never completely out of mind. And that one moment of unconscious reaction or conditional thought, word, or action was all it took to shatter all equilibrium and beckon them back to the previously occupied guest rooms. The knowledge that all of my suffering is my own doing and that it is in my hand how long I choose to hold on to become an interesting part of my worldview. That I owe it to my overall well-being to find the cause of my suffering, no matter how intense or mild, and dissolve it so I could deeply engage with life, be present to all that is and flow with life with. I always felt connected to nature, but now my connection with Mother Earth has reached another level. I am observing more and being in tune with my environment. Things were not always so rosy. At one point, I let my fears consume me. Even my usual escape routes or pleasure-seeking avenues failed to provide me with a false sense of comfort they used to. I could see that my need to be better than what I felt about myself. My need for certainty in life, my tendency to oscillate between the unpleasant past and the unpleasant future, and the deep well of sadness, guilt, and regret I felt over certain aspects of my life were clouding my judgment and making it harder for me to come out of this quicksand of suffering. There was a moment of stillness and absolute clarity where I could see why what was happening and yet felt powerless to change it. Where I saw how the external merely mimicked the internal and how I needed to work inside out and not outside in. However, one fine day, I woke up and took the conscious intent to get myself out of the rut. I started with working on my body, which had a domino effect on my mind and spirit. Got back to the sadhanas, yoga, meditation, and teaching, and immediately saw the drastic change which felt so reassuring. I had only taken one step, but the universal intelligence in it, infinite kindness, took 10 more towards me, and lo and behold, within a week, I found the perfect job which is beautifully aligned with my own approach and philosophy in life. I am at peace with knowing that life is not always going to be smooth sailing. My path is fraught with challenge every day, but I feel empowered to confront them with a conscience not easily swayed by achievements or failure. I am able to see myself as a part of the whole and hence never limited or alone. I know that my state is so precious that I need to nurture it every single day by practicing utmost awareness and by fully assimilating the life altering teachings and practice taught to us. I now know behind the shadow of a doubt that suffering is always a choice, never a mandate. Heartfelt love and gratitude for transforming my life behind recognition. Namaste. This Bhagavath Sakshatkara experience shared by Huma H from Mumbai. Sri Amma Bhagwan showed that physical presence by eating the laddu I had offered as a Naivedya during the Bhagavad Sakshatkara process. Thank you so much, dear Sri Amma Bhagwan, for this amazing grace. This health miracle shared by Lakshmi Menden from Mumbai. I had been suffering from migraine from a very long time. Doctor told that the only thing I can do about it is taking precautions. I was afraid what precautions may mean. Would I not able to travel to the places I want without being able to enjoy it? What if I did not catch enough sleep on a given day? I usually used to have a migraine attack every once in a while and it was quite disruptive to whatever I was doing at that point. I deeply pray to Amma Bhagwan to relieve me of this frustrating disease totally and completely. After the Navagraha Havan I did over 5 months ago, I did not experience a single migraine attack. Even if I sleep late at night, which is usually the cause, and get up early, I feel absolutely fine through the day. It was huge health miracle that Amma Bhagwan have effortlessly performs in my life. Thank you. Today's wealth miracle shared by Gopal Patel from Goa. I have been in Dharma for quite some time now. Initially, the focus was only on seva and not much on wealth creation. But of late, when I learned from oneness that we need to focus on wealth creation too, I started to create the business from scratch. However, my bank balance record and CIBIL score did not allow me to even receive loans and the bank rejected my loan applications. And then went to the Sahasranama Havan and during Kalki Yagna, I was explaining about my long-term goal. I was told instead to ask for the immediate short-term fulfillment. So I asked her that my loan application should be sanctioned in 3 days. When I reached back home, I felt power in my ask. Miraculously, I had asked her, the loan application was approved exactly in 3 days. My Amma Bhagwan grace, I was able to establish the business in the tours and travel industry. Jai Bolo Aishwari Pradata Shri Amma Bhagwan ki Jai. Thank you.